Well, this is midday, about 1 p.m. on day 4. Prime timers have just come back from their trip, and I'll pan through the sanctuary so you can see even more is upstairs. You won't believe this. The cap is on. Those 3 big pieces at the top are now in place. This is amazing. There we go. See how close it is to the ceiling up there. Well, here's something fun. These little strips of wood called the trackers. Look how many pews away it is. Each of those pews is probably, what, 3 or 4 feet apart. And these are the trackers that will reach up to the very top wind chest. When Matthew's playing like a note, you see one of these little trackers. I get down real close here. That little hook will hook into the wind chest, and that's how the pipes will sound. It's amazing. And this is the shot of the other end of those trackers that I was just showing you. See where it fans out? This will hook up to the console itself. And there they are. That is one of the huge reed pipes. If you remember, a couple of days ago, I had a video of the tongue of the reed that vibrates, to make the sound. They were installing those in at the bottom of the organ, and then these are the extensions to give them the full height. And where you see it at a 90-degree angle, that's normal. That's called a mitered cut. And as long as the length is there, it can go in all sorts of different directions.
I have no weight from here. Think it's out of the door?
It's hooked on the G sharp or something. It's wiggling the G sharp. That's it.
It's in.
Okay. Now the panels are all the same on this.
What about the one on the end? The last one even. That's 1 octave.
One octave of tapes.
We want that.
Well, this will show where some of the linkages or connections are being made. Here's some of the stops on the organ. So what happens if Matthew pulls, there on the right side, the octave 8 foot, what would happen? He pulls the stop, and then that pull is transmitted to these little actuators here, and so only one of them. But then you see, follow the linking down on the floor, these black pipes here, and then they connect to the bottom of, or the side here of the wind chest, and that's what would allow the air to go through that rank of pipe. And here's some more of those trackers that we were talking about earlier. When the actual key or a foot pedal is touched, and that will transfer that to the actual pipes.
There's supposed to be washers on these things or not?
across those linkages. I don't know if linkages is the right word, but that's the only word I know right now.
What?